Hi, Mike. Wait, let me unmute myself. Hi, Mike. Hi, Mike. Welcome. Can you hear me okay? Well, I'll just wait a few more minutes until 11:30 and then we'll hit play and start the Bamboo Fusion.
Oh, my bad. I've been hitting Control and A instead of alternate A. You didn't hear a word I said. Hello. I've been meaning to catch a program for a while. I'm happy I finally made it.
Welcome. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. I'm here every week and I do share the recording and stream it. So, you know, you can watch it on demand, but it's nice to be together live too.
Yep.
Welcome. Good morning. Hi, Diane. I turned the mic up, so hopefully the sound quality will come through clearly today once I start the music. I know that's the trick. Try it. Let's see. maybe if I turn that down a little bit. I was already streaming. Wait a second. How could that be? Huh. Stop streaming. Okay, well, welcome. I'm Julia Pinkham. This is Pinkham Medical, and I'm coming to you live and streaming, recording on Facebook and YouTube through Restream on the David Dorian Ross Tai Chi Fit, Tai Chi for Veterans program. This is Bamboo Fusion. It's the Monday morning Bamboo Fusion Flow experience, and there's nothing to do or learn, and you're free to just go with the flow and drop into flow and experience flow. And we're practicing, a lifelong practice to come back to ourselves and our center and to be connected and grounded and present. So I'm very happy to be here. And that's my positive thought for the day is, we're coming into the holidays and the change in season, and it's busy and hectic for a lot of us. And so we want to really stay present and grounded so we can enjoy the holiday season. And so I'm very grateful. And why don't we just start where we are, start from the beginning. This is the standing Bamboo Fusion, but you can always sit if you want to, because there's nothing you can do wrong. You can adapt to your own limitations. So safety always first, and we're going to honor and respect and listen to our body. And you come over, and we'll get into flow. So welcoming the dawn, rising up in the morning, stretching, extending, and then letting go. Somebody's chatting to me. Oh, I don't know. Can you see and hear me okay? Next year on Mondays? Yeah, I'm going to keep teaching Mondays at 11:30 as long as they'll have me. I only get to schedule the classes like 3 or 4 weeks in advance, so I'm scheduled every Monday in November. That's for sure. And we'll just take it one day at a time. So we're letting go, arriving here, mind, body, and spirit connecting the hands and the breath. You can look towards your hands, down towards the earth to relax, and up to wake up, waking up. So getting warmed up, opening the shoulders and the chest, the hips and the base of the body. Normalizing our breathing, extending our breath, inhale and exhale. The legs are shoulder hip width apart, and this is like a mind. The hands slide down the imaginary glass door, the arms lifted up from the invisible strings like a marionette, like a puppet, and then we can turn ourselves here kind of into that ragdoll. We're lifted up, and then we release like a chain link. And from the bottom, we're going to sit into the imaginary chair pose. This is a position of surrender. So we're waiting in the question. You can feel your legs burn. You can come up and have a higher pose, or you can challenge your strength. Let that drift down the sliding down the glass door, back to the marionette. Up, arms rise up, and then dropping in, grounding, and then sitting down. The thighs strong and supporting our upper body should be free, so you're like a willow tree. You're not too never want to hold stress and tension in our shoulders when we're lifting our arms up. If your arms are feeling stressed, you could probably drop your shoulders. Let your arms rest like a shirt on a hanger on your bone structure, on your chest, on your rib cage. So we're drifting across the tides, rolling in and rolling back, and then open, heel touch. That's an empty stance. To strike this pose, hand under elbow. This is playing the pipa. You can strum the chords like you've got a harp there. And then open wide, diving out and extending above, creating space in the blue skies, the sunshine. Even in spirit on some of these cloudy days, silver lining, light behind the dark clouds, underneath always radiant from within, sunlight in your soul. This is like the wingspan of a giant bird soaring over the mountains. And then we are going to warm up the base of the body, so we fold and press the bottom hand to the waist, the top hand to the face, and we're folding, and then we step, brush, and push. That's a continuous motion, and we rewind to set that back up, and then press and brush through into this rewind, rainbow overhead, and then dropping in, folding, warming up. I love Tai Chi because it's a whole body. You can see your whole body coordinating and working together, and how our core and our spine and our nervous system and our mind all coordinate with our breath when we get into this movement, meditation, mindfulness. And then this is going to go into Tai Chi swimming, breaking it down one side and the other. The hand comes forward, pressing like a bowling ball in front of you, and then the eyes follow 45 degrees into the back corner and rolling right over to the other side, and you can break through like you're piercing the water to feel the air molecules that you're pressing, have a little bit of the resistance, and then alternate. So it's side to side, front and back, gently rocking, rotating, and come back to center, open above the moon, and then tilting the moonbeams like we had last week. The moon full and white, tipping over the side, opening the side of the rib cage, and coming up. And side triangle, so we're going to point to the side to prepare to drop in. So you pull in and then go as low as you feel, and then you can find your comfort in your zone and pause at the bottom, and then you're lifted up from that invisible string, and then we come back to the other side and reaching for ourselves, reaching for the stars, pulling ourselves into that safe harbor, and then going as low as you feel safe and comfortable. Pause and then lift up onto the other side. And bow and arrow for loving kindness. This is a gather. So you're going to gather from beneath, and then when you're ready, you can release and extend and stretch back to the center, either simultaneously or then pull and send out loving kindness, compassion into the digging in the garden, warming up this base of the body down to the center of the earth, and we're going up this central channel, our head, chest, and hips, and then return from the center, releasing out and up and through and over, and coming to the chest, and then we'll fold at the waist, warming up back, stretching and strengthening the back, fold and come up. It's one of my favorite movements. This is the wave hands like clouds in one hand crosses. Two ships crossing in the night. It's a double circle, so we pass across the face and then turn at the corner and come back. Top hand turns into an anchor, and here we are, setting sail. It's smooth sailing. The wind fills the sail at your back, and you feel this force field of protection in the space, your weight, the immune system, energy outside of your body. Drop in. And like I said at the beginning, check your shoulders if they're creeping up to your ears. You could sigh and let your arms lower a little bit so you feel connected and you feel supported, and you can rein it back in. Make your moves a little bit smaller, and we're gonna pass our ships out and then take a wide step and open and reverse the direction. So we're gonna go over, down and through, like the arms of the Milky Way. We're gonna expand our reach, sinking in, gathering, and come up. The snake creeps down, and then you can heel toe in and wave, erasing the thoughts to find this emptiness in motion, this continuation. And there's open, and now we're going to go up and reverse the direction, down and around and through, only going as low as your base allows you, your limit, changing it, testing the waters. And then we're going to cross into 45-degree angle, empty toe touch. So you're challenge your balance in this series here, practicing grounding. And then dive in, pause at the waist, and come up, white crane, into needle at the bottom of the sea, reflecting. And then we'll add one more. When we come up, everything comes up. This is tree pose. See how you balance. Whoa! And then, return to the crane. Across, dive down, everything comes up. And put your knee, don't put your foot on the knee if you can. And then from embracing the moon, just open and ward off, and then rotate back to the center. Transition is a diving double circle, warding off to the other side, form of power protection. Dive in, rotate to the other side one time, ward off. And then the bottom hand comes up, and now we're rolling. This has become water. Yielding, softening, getting out of our own way. And roll, hold the ball one time. Yielding, softening, roll back, and then forward and around. One time, forward up, one time, roll back, and squeeze into the corner. We're squeezing to let the light shine through the chink and the crack, down and around, palm, squeeze, G. Push all the way from your back foot across to the front arm and have your whole body down and out. And then the elbows soften and we're going to catch. This is push hands, and you're going to push and grab the ball through and take it and bring it into your chest, and then return and send it out. Together we open the window, opening the heart, transition, embrace moon, ward off, roll back, squeeze, and then this is it, partner, two-person, and I push to you. And you take that chi ball and you bring it into your chest and transform it and send it back. And I catch it and I take it in and I send it out. And then together we open the window. And all together one time, and step out and lengthen the whole thing and extend that motion through this series. Open and close, open and close, and all together we bring everything back in and drop, letting go, dropping in, chain link, soft open joints, and send out and receiving in, open and close, in and out. And this way we're coming through a continuous motion, returning to breath in the body. And experiencing flow. I'm Julia Pinkham, and this is the Tai Chi Fit Bamboo Fusion. It's Monday morning, it's the Flow Show, and I'll be back every Monday, and you can look for me on the Tai Chi Fit .net Flow Show calendar, and then the recording streaming on YouTube and Facebook. We'll see you next week and have a great day. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
The sound was better, wasn't it?
Yeah, we can. The music was softer and we could hear you very well.
Okay, great. Great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
You
Bye.
too.